Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to the Markcoos Mafia episode number 32. And in this episode, as you can see, we go out and buy Eto'o from Torino. He is an absolutely amazing player. He just slots in on the right midfield where Brunt plays and where Steven Fletcher has played. And he's an 80 overall, so yeah, he's amazing. So into the first match, we face a guy who has a team strength of 786 compared to our 762. And in this episode, we face some hard opposition, some easy opposition, and some people who were just idiots. So as you can see, this guy who has Gaetan, Van Persie, Gamero, Defoe, Martins all up front. He's just got 5 players up front, all pace, no midfield, just all pace. And I was like, this is going to be a difficult game. So for the first minute of the match, basically, I just sort of run through Vivodovic, get the ball back to Valdivia, and he gets his shot away, but it's not on target. So how unfortunate for Valdivia there. But here, just runs down the left hand side, gets the ball to Gaetan, he crosses it in, and he scores. And I'm just like, God damn it, man. But here, Valdivia gets it, passes up to Eto'o, and Eto'o's just like, alright, I'll do this. Passes it down to Vivodovic. Vivodovic takes a shot first time, and the keeper makes a good save. We get a corner kick, and nothing really comes from the corner kick. But here, he nearly tries to pass it to me. I nearly get to it, and it's just like, no. But here, as you can see, he is time wasting already at 20 minutes on the clock. He's just passing the ball about, taking his time with it, being a bit of a prick. If it was a special match, I would understand, but it's not a special match, it's just a normal match. Why be such an idiot about it? Why be an absolute arsehole? But here, Tokunaga gets it, comes through to Eto'o. Eto'o takes a touch from a tight angle, gets the shot, it hits off the post, and I'm sure it's Casillas in goal, so this was going to be a difficult match. So at half time it was 1-0 to him, and from the stats you'll see, I was going to quit when I actually saw the team, but as you can see, I've actually dominated. I've had 7 shots, 3 on target. He's only had 2 shots and 2 on target. So I thought, alright, I'll make a little couple changes. Brought in Chris Brunt for Valdivia, who was starting to tire a bit more. So I end up Rasmus Elm ends up playing a great football through to Vivodovic. Casillas comes out, hits it straight to Gary Hooper on the left hand side, and he pops it into the back of the net with a great volley. And I'm just like, alright, I'm not going bad. But here, this is one of the best shots I've had in this episode. This is one of the best shots. It gets cleared to Brunt. Brunt fake shots it, hits it, and look at that, look at the power, and it hits off the bar. How unfortunate for Chris Brunt, for the West Brom player. But as you can see, in the last minutes of the match, I get the ball here, Rasmus Elm. And he tries to foul me, tries to get the ball, and I play the ball through to Vivodovic, and Rasmus Elm keeps making his run forward. He ends up eventually getting the ball for Rolando, tries to clear it, comes straight to Rasmus Elm. I'm like, alright, I'm not going to shoot, pass it up to Gary Hooper back to Elm, and Elm into the bottom corner with a finesse shot past Casillas, and I lead 2-1. And basically the whistle blows, and that's it. I win 2-1 against a guy who had a much better team than me. So I sort of dominated. From the stats, you can see he only had 3 shots here on target, and I had 15 shots. He had more possession than me because he was time wasting until I scored. But it sort of goes to show that being a time wasting prick doesn't really get you anywhere. But Rasmus Elm gets man of the match for scoring the final goal, of course. And as you can see, it loads after, and I was like, what the hell, has he quit? What the hell's going on? It's established communication. It's just basically saying my upload data was onto my PES, and it's just online matches. My PES only reflected when both players have it. But here, I'm looking at Hunt Alar, I'm like, I had 6 million in the bank, so I was like, I need a new striker. Vivodovic isn't going to just be the only one for me. I only had Vivodovic and Steven Fletcher, and I thought, I need another striker, so Hunt Alar was bored. I mean, I always have Kevin Doyle, but he hardly plays now, so Hunt Alar goes straight into the first team. And into the first match with Hunt Alar, I faced a guy for team strength of 806, and I was just like, what the hell? This is taking the piss. He's got Benaglio, Dawson, Neymar, Valencia, Hamsik, Lavezzi, Eto'o, Ibrahimovic. He's got he doesn't actually have Van der March on the bench now that I look back at it. He's got Jonathan Walters and Pella. He's got like a pretty good team. So I thought this is going to be one difficult game to face. So I kick off and I'm like, alright, this is bad. He gets the ball and one straight away, plays a through ball through to Samuel Eto'o, through on goal. I'm like, oh, just shoot me. A normal guy tries to sweat it. Kotrabuz can't get to it, and Ibrahimovic slots into an empty net. Lavezzi hits the post here, as you can see. He tries to just sweats it again. I'm like, what the hell, man? Just score. And he would score easily if he just shot. But here, gets on a shot way, and Freslin makes another good save. And like here, I try and get a ball away, try and cross it in. This is my best chance of the half. Bergard can't get a good touch, and I get a corner kick, which comes to nothing. But here, he just keeps sort of doing chip through balls through to Samuel Eto'o. And here, Frezzolini makes one of the best saves I've seen him make, and again he tries to sweat it, can't sweat it, and I clear. But here it's coming to half-time and I run out of play, and I'm just like, oh god damn it, Searchy. But anyway, at half-time he's winning 1-0 and he's had 9 shots, 3 on target. He would have had a lot more on target if he'd actually shot instead of trying to run and sweat it back. But I go into game plan, I'm like, alright, I need to change a couple things, this isn't working out as well as I had planned. So I was like, oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't remember what I was doing with Search. I was like, maybe I'll move him about or something. But here, I bring on Eto'o for Rasmus Elm because he's not had the best game. And I put 2 up front, and I play, I'm sure I end up taking off Valdivia for Chris Brunt later on because of the fact that Valdivia, of course, was playing attacking midfield and not centre midfield. So it was easy to say on goal can by himself. But into the second half here, he ends up playing some nice football here. And he ends up playing a through ball with Ibrahimovic through to Samuel Eto'o, and he pops it in the back. And now I'm like, fair enough, mate, you played some good football. But from kickoff, I sort of just kept the ball, end up playing a great through ball through to Stuart Downing on the left-hand side. He just cuts inside, passes it up to Ivanovic, and he gets his first shot and first goal of the game. And here, I really should have scored with Huntelaar, but Huntelaar does a little bit of a nice trick, just shot straight at the goalkeeper, but Searchy ends up getting it, and he ends up getting his first goal for the club. And coming into the last minutes of the match, I'm like, Neymar's not going to get his shot away, and I end up hacking him with talking that guy. I was trying to get outside the box, but for some reason my controller lagged, and he ended up giving away a penalty. And I tried to dive, but I was going to dive the other direction anyway, and Ibrahimovic scores, and he hits the post there, hits the corner edging of the bar and the post. I end up trying to clear, try and go for the last attack, and he ends up winning the match 3-2. Now 3-2 is a very valuable, it's a very potent score in this match. As you see, he did deserve. He had 16 shots, 7 on target, only had 8 shots and 4 on target. So more or less, he did deserve to win the match. I wasn't that pissed off with it, considering I did give away a penalty in the last minute, so that sort of made sense. But he was going to score anyway, probably with Neymar anyway, so that was going to be expected. So into the next match, and the next match is a special match with a guy whose team strength is 818 compared to my 765. And I was like, oh my god, he's got Lloris, Pereira, Alex Song, Schweinsteiger, Rooney, Royce, Aguero, Van Persie, Van der Vaart, Eto'o, Sergio Ramos, Anita, Mario Gomez. He's got an absolutely amazing team. So I was like, god damn it, this is not fair. I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. But concerning his rating was not as low as mine, but it was closer to mine. It means that he's maybe not that good a player. So into the special match, we go into the special match, and it's like, alright, and from kickoff, he just tries to get the ball out to the left wing, can't do it. But here, he ends up getting the ball forward with Rooney. Rooney is just like, has such a powerful shot, he gets a shot away, and Frezzolini can't stop it going into the bottom corner. So at half time, it's 1-0 to him, and I'm just like, okay, that's fair. From the stats, you'll see what the stats are, he did sort of deserve it. He had 10 shots, 6 on target, I only had 4 shots. So I'm dominant in possession, but he did have a lot more shots than me, and he sort of deserved to go ahead 1-0 at half time. So into the second half, and in the second half we had the ball of Searcher here on the right hand side. He's running on the right, passes to Huntelaar. Huntelaar does a little pass back to Valdivia. Valdivia plays a great through ball up to Stuart Downing, and Downing takes a nice first touch and hits it past the keeper. So I'm like, 1-0, not bad. But here he gets a shot away with Rooney again. Frezzolini actually makes a good save, and he ends up getting a corner kick, and this is what I call some PES bullcrap. And as you can see, I can't get the ball off Aguero. All my players just run off him, and Aguero just puts it away, and I'm like, fair enough, mate. Like, it's the game which is the problem, not you. But from kickoff, I'm passing the ball about, I'm playing some good football. Huntelaar down, Huntelaar to Valdivia, Valdivia back to Stuart Downing. Stuart Downing made the run behind the defence, back to Huntelaar. Huntelaar from the edge of the box finesses it into the bottom corner. So I'm doing quite well here. And from kickoff, he gives the ball back to me. Rasmus Elm plays a great free ball through to Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, and Huntelaar's not going to get muscled off the ball there, and a great finish from the Dutch striker, and he hits it to the bottom corner. Coming to the last minutes of the match, he doesn't try and cut it back, which I had to give him. I gave him fair play for that, because he wasn't being a prick. Like the majority of the match, he was of course playing a full assist, but he was playing some good football. He sort of deserved to win, but end up I went in 3-2, and he had 17 shots, 10 on target. I had 10 shots, 5 on target. So I had half the amount of shots which he had on target. And I was like, alright, that's a bit harsh on him, but it was a special match, and I did my best football, and he just couldn't get past Frezzolini for some reason. And Huntelaar gets man of the match, 2 goals in 2 games, which was pretty good. I mean, the first game he wasn't really that good, but From the money I got like 4 or 5 million more. I ended up going out and buying Korma, and I was going to buy Vorm, but Vorm he wasn't out of my price range. I would have had like a million odd left, but I thought, nah, I'll buy Korma because he was technically better. His stats actually made him look better. His form was better. He had better actual goalkeeping skills. So into the next match, I faced a guy for team strength, which is a lot lower than mine, 40 less than mine, and his rating is 266. So this player must be absolutely shocking. He should start all over again. I mean, he's got Benzema, Arshavin, and that's about it. The rest of his team is pretty poor. He doesn't have a bench. In reality, he's got Odemwingie on the bench, then Pell on the bench. But he does actually go ahead in this match, to be fair. He plays alright football for about 5-6 minutes. No, that's a lie. He plays good football for about 20 minutes. And here he plays great through ball, through on goal, and Pell is through on goal. He will most likely score, and Korma can't keep, he saves it, but then it comes straight to Benzema, and Benzema pops in a nice volley. But here, I get a quick free kick with Valdivia. Valdivia to Brunt, and Brunt just hits it through to Ivanovic, and Ivanovic is never going to miss from there against the keeper on really bad form. So, yeah. And again, I play great free ball through to Ivanovic, and Ivanovic, when you're one-on-one with the keeper in bad form, he will always more or less score. So, I'm winning 2-1 after 30 minutes, and again, I play great free ball through to Stephen Fletcher, who's playing his first match of the episode, and look at that for a chip. Bounces once and it just bounces right into the top corner. Now, this is what I'm a bit pissed off about, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He kicks off, doesn't kick off, he pauses. And I was like, alright, that's fair, but look at the clock, it's 13:43, and then next time I look at the clock, it's 13:45, which suggests that he, for 2 minutes, didn't do anything, which is what happened. He actually didn't do anything for 2 minutes, and he just sat and wasted my time. So I skip all the stuff and I go straight to the second half. In the second half, at 86 minutes, and you see the score is 6-1. He plays the through ball through on goal, and he easily just runs up and hits it right past Korma. And I was like, that's fair, mate. You won. You got beat 6-2. I had 14 shots, 8 on target, at 64% possession because I dominated from the off, basically. So yeah, this episode's gone quite well. I mean, I've played 4 games, won 3 and lost 1. I mean, that's a pretty decent ratio of 3 out of 4, so 75% I've won. So, yeah, and Ivanovic gets man of the match because he scored like 4 goals, so yeah. And as you can see, my rating's up to 446 from the last episode, which was 426, I think, because I went down after getting beat by the Ibrahimovic team. And I get not that much money. I've got like 4 million to spend, so if you have enjoyed this, actually I've got something to say before I can end this episode. Master League, I'm going to have to start again because I recorded some stuff and it went all downhill and it didn't record. So I'm going to have to start Master League again. It will be Arsenal again. I'll maybe change a couple things. But that's about it. So if you have enjoyed this episode of the Markcoos Mafia, subscribe to my channel for more from PES 2013, more from FIFA 13, more from NBA 2K13 when it eventually comes. And